Alrighty then, mates. Welcome to Sanur. This is my first walk along the beach, so you're seeing this for the first time along with me. Just had an absolutely fantastic full English breakfast at a little cafe a couple of minutes away. It was really, really good. So that's a good start to the day. Sun is shining, and I'm currently walking northwards towards the harbour, Sanur Harbour. I asked a very nice lady which direction was the best way to go for the most scenic views, and she suggested north. I think if you go south, it's where all the big hotels are, so I wanted to see something a little bit more interesting than hotels. But it's lovely, and it looks like this promenade is very similar to what they have in Vietnam, where you can just walk endlessly and you have the choice of walking on the beach if you want to, which I'll probably do on my way back. Very nice. It's not ridiculously hot either. I believe it rained a bit this morning, but I was asleep. But it's very, very pleasant now. And this place where I'm at, Sanur, is kind of a quieter resort area, which apparently is very popular with families. So it's not one of the backpacker places full of crazy drunk Australians. It's a bit of a kind of a quieter vibe, chilled out vibe. Not much in the way of a surf either. It's pretty calm out there. So yeah, this is my first morning here, so just getting to know the place. I leave on Monday, not Tuesday as I had originally thought. So I have 4 full days here, and then I leave on Monday afternoon. And I get back to Da Nang, Vietnam on Monday night, about 10 p.m, something like that. So all these little places here, well, this looks like it's some kind of a DJ setup. But I've already been offered a massage 4 times within 10 minutes. So there's like these massage areas along the beach, and you can have a massage. Yet to do that. Haven't even done that in Vietnam yet, but I definitely will at some point. A lot of people swear by them. They say it's really rejuvenating, but I've never had a massage before. Even in America I never had one. Looks like they've got beach volleyball over there. Yeah, it's lovely. The sand is very nice. It's kind of a finer sand. It's not compact like some of the beaches that I've seen in Bali. I don't think it's really suitable for making sand castles, but I didn't bring my bucket and spade, so it's not really an issue for me. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Lots of trees, very peaceful, lovely. Didn't really know what to expect coming here. And it's great that they've got this promenade. It's very convenient. It's about 11 o'clock now. Imagine it gets pretty busy here in the evenings. It's nice just to stretch my legs. It was only an hour to get here from my last location, so that wasn't too bad. It was an easy ride. Didn't rain or anything. In fact, I haven't ridden in the rain once in the almost 4 weeks that I've been here. I've been very fortunate with that, considering there has been quite a bit of rain, especially in the first 10 days or so. But I was never caught in it. I was always very lucky. A couple of times I remember getting back to where I was staying, and within a minute it started pouring down. I was just so fortunate. But it's okay. Riding in the rain's not a problem anyway. I did plenty of that last year in Vietnam on that motorbike tour, the Ha Giang Loop. Did it was loads of rain then. And you just deal with it, you know. Put on your rainproof gear and just carry on. Apparently very popular for water sports here. I think you can take canoes out, kayaks. They have jet skis. I think you can parasail. But surfing's not going to be a thing. Can't see any surf whatsoever. Yeah, maybe I'll walk on the beach a little bit. There's people in the water there. Yeah, there's some very gentle waves coming in, but it's lovely, beautiful. Beach is relatively clean too, which is nice to see. That's a hedge trimmer, if you're wondering what that is. I thought it was a very noisy motorbike, but it's a hedge trimmer. How dare they pollute the peace and quiet like that on my first walk in Sanur? How rude. Right, back on the promenade now. Obviously you can rent bikes here, that's a popular thing to do. It looks like you can go on this promenade like for quite some time uninterrupted, so it would be really nice to have a bike. Loads of souvenir shops, like t-shirts and shorts and hats and whatnot. Oh, there's a cool little statue. It's like a hive of activity over here. Oh, okay, so... Oh, yes, right. So this is where you can get the ferry, the boat, out to the islands, which I may do before I leave. Lebongan. So it's an island off Sanur. Don't think it takes long to get there. And you can't take your motorbike, you can just go as a passenger and stay over there or just spend the day. But I'm probably going to do that because I have a friend, Tom from Da Nang, who is diving right now over there. And so I may meet up with him and have dinner with him one night. We'll see how it goes weather-wise, because there is a bit of rain forecast, so I don't want to go over there if it's raining. But everybody that comes here says that you really need to go to the islands because they're really beautiful. So obviously this is the harbour area. I expected it to be a little bigger than this, but this must be it. That's what she said. Oh, it's really, really beautiful. Lovely bakery here. Oh God, there's another chainsaw or something. Nice to see they have trash cans all along the beach. You see that in Vietnam too. But it's the first time I've really seen it in such an organised way in Bali, and it's nice to see. It's very, very clean. What you tend to find though is that where the tourists are, that's where it's the cleanest. So obviously they are not stupid, they want to make it look as nice as possible for tourists. It's just a shame that it's not like that in like some of the villages and on the country roads. Anyway, so be it. Hopefully they'll clear it up at some point. Those are the catamaran style fishing boats. It's obviously the style of boat. Got some fishing going on here. That water looks really inviting. I have a pool back at my little house, or small house, what do they call them? Small houses? So I may have a dip later this afternoon. Well, it looks like I can walk even further here. Or maybe I'll turn around. I'm going to turn around and walk back in the other direction, back towards where my motorbike is, and perhaps walk on the beach a little bit. nice having some shade to walk in. It's like Vietnam and Da Nang. Even when it's really hot, you can walk on the promenade there and it's really nice and shady, so you don't have the midday sun shining down on you. Speaking of sun, I've definitely got a very good tan going right now. I think it's mostly from riding on the bike. Well, I've been hanging out at pools lately too quite a bit, so. But I didn't get burned, thankfully. I've been very good with the sunscreen. It's interesting, my hands, you can see, I don't know if you can tell how brown they are, but not so much on the fingers, and that's from riding the bike and gripping onto the handlebars. So just that part of my hand's been getting the sun, and the tips of my fingers are white or not as brown. Dead giveaway there that I've been riding around on a motorbike. Done about 750 miles on it, which seems like a lot actually, but that's what it says on the, well no, hold on a minute, that's kilometers, isn't it? So it's not 750 miles, it's a lot less than that because it's in kilometers. They use kilometers here. But anyway, still been quite a long distance I've been riding on it. Oh man, that looks really good. This coffee, look at those pastries. Chocolate croissants, almond croissants, muffins, cookies. Oh, it's really good. Maybe I'll come here for breakfast in the morning, tomorrow morning. So I'm going to ask about the ferry here, the timings, the times and the prices, etc., just to get an idea. Alright, I'm back. So that was very informational about my options. I think what I'm going to do is take a boat out at about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. I think I'm going to do it on Saturday. And then once I'm out there, take a separate snorkeling trip. And the snorkeling trip takes you to 4 different locations where you get to snorkel for a half an hour each time. And it includes lunch and everything. And you're with a group of people, which, you know, is what you would expect. So I think I may do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see Tom, because I know he's out diving during the day. So unless I stayed the night over there, which I don't intend to, I've got to be coming back on the last ferry, which is at 5 p.m. But it only takes like 40 minutes to get out there, and it's a high-speed boat apparently. So yeah, I think I'm going to do some more snorkeling on essentially my last day. Sunday I'll just take it really easy by the pool, since I'll be leaving the next day. And hopefully the weather will be good, but the thing with snorkeling is, unless it's really awful rain, it doesn't really affect the snorkeling experience. so either way it should be fine. And when it says rain, it's usually the occasional shower, or it's like the British weather, you know, they don't really know. They give you a percentage, but sometimes it doesn't rain at all, so it's okay. Either way, I think that's what I'm going to do. So that will be, I'll have another day here. Then Saturday I'll go snorkeling all day, and then Sunday will be my last day. Last day in beautiful Bali. It's been fantastic. I am looking forward to going back to Da Nang though. I almost said going home, and I suppose it is my home. It doesn't quite feel like it yet, but I'm sure it will eventually, the longer I'm there. I'll take this camera out with me snorkeling too. Apparently you can see turtles and manta ray on this snorkeling trip. There's a very good chance you'll see those, so hopefully I'll get some good underwater footage. Well, that's an impressive building. Almost looks like it's a convention centre or something. Wow, beautiful. Looks relatively new too. Okay, I think I will sign off and I will say adios to my vast YouTube audience of 7 subscribers. But hey, it's okay. It's the quality, not the quantity, that counts. Love to everyone. Bye.